The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? Good morning. In my blog. No, of course you ain't blocked. Allegedly, you probably should be blocked, but you're not blocked. But thank you, everybody, for coming. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the thumbs up. Very important. Also, hit that notification bell when you subscribe to the channel so you get all notifications. It's a little early and it's a holiday, so I don't expect it to be too crazy. So I did add a couple of moderators. I'll remove you guys afterwards. But let me say what's up to the people. What's up, Miss Coco? Thank you for coming. What's up, Wu Chow? What's up, Kay? Thank you. Who else we got up in here? We got Candy, Precious Pisces. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate that. So this weekend was a little crazy, as you guys know, with everything going on with Jag and her. Well, shit. Let's just start out. So she was on IG Live originally, and she had confessed that, you know, her husband allegedly was being, to her and the dog. And, you know, she was having this breakdown. And then the dude Soular was there. And we're going to get into him. The dude Soular was there, right? So they ended the live or whatever. So everybody's seen the live. And then later on in the day, Jag went live again with the Well, she went live an hour later because the cops were called and stuff like that. We talked about that the last time I did a live on this, so we know that part. The cops were called and she was arguing with her husband and stuff like that. He hung up on her. Boom. So then we fast forward to like midday, and she's fighting at the barbershop where her husband is. I guess the husband was at the barbershop, Gerald, and then all of a sudden she came, guns a-blazing. Well, I shouldn't say that, but she was heated. She was mad. And so what I seen from the video was that Soular was holding the camera, right? He was recording or whatever. He went live. She went in, was yelling. Then she walked out. Then, you know, all of a sudden you see Goomba run, and he's like running towards, and then you see Jag trying to like fight him, but then like he goes straight at Soular, and then all of a sudden the camera drops. Then the Jag picks up the camera, and then you see the her husband on top of Soular or whatever, and they were fighting whatever. Then she gets in gets in the car. And you can tell that she's upset, and she's like, not panting, but, and like, it was like, whoa, like, what the f is going on? And so I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. So then you see that she had ashes on her, like some kind of ashes. And at first I thought it was like some powder or something like that, but it was ashes. And what I was told was that those were her son's ashes. When I seen that shit, I was all like, yo, that's disturbing as fuck. You know what I mean? And so you see her take the ashes and like throw it at her husband and like the people in the shop or whatever. Then you see, what's up, Juanita, Miss Fraser? I see everybody. What's up, y'all? You see her throw the ashes at the people, then she get back in the car, and then she takes the ashes and rubs it on her face. And the Soular dude is trying to console her, and he's all, oh, it's gonna be okay, it's in all love, and he's trying to talk this shit into, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but anyway. So then when she's rubbing the ashes on herself and she's saying that she's gonna ill him, put a K in front of ill, and you know what I'm saying, she gonna ill him, and this fool takes the ashes and rubs it on his face. He was like, love and light. That fool was doing some kind of voodoo, hoodoo, kudu shit, because who would take somebody else's ashes and rub it on your face? What would make you ever take someone else's ashes and rub it on your face? The shit was weird. It was very weird. I'm not even gonna lie. It was weird as hell. And when I seen that, I was all like, yo, I got a little emotional, because I was all like, yo, this lady is having a breakdown. And whoever this fool is with her is not good for her. He is not good for her. And so, however YouTubers make their money, that's how they make their money. I'm not going to play the clip personally, because you all probably already seen it. And secondly, that shit freaked me out. That shit was freaky. It freaked me out. And so, it seemed that everybody took it and reposted it, but like no one said like, yo, what is wrong with this? Like, no one said like, yo, maybe we need to not put this on live, because it was already on her live or whatever, right? Not put this on live and then like show everybody this, but it was like sensationalized. So it's all like, okay, the people who are sensationalize it is supposed to be your friend. Now, if you don't like Jag, you hate Jag, whatever, that is one thing. You have every right to do whatever you want to. It's fair game. There's no rules in YouTube. It's fair game. But if you're supposed to be someone's friend, why would you ever repost it and like make fun of it? Like that shit is disrespectful. It is what it is. It's disrespectful. Not I think it's disrespectful. It is disrespectful. Now, if Tasha K took it and she went ahead and reposted it, that would be fine. But people who are supposed to be her friend take it and then do what? No friends at all. So fast forward, we see that, and then all of a sudden the next video that we see Jag on the ground in handcuffs being taken away. Now everybody was saying she was arrested, but she was hospitalized. I forgot what the technical term is for it, but she was taken away. She was taken away to get evaluated and treatment and stuff like that. And as I understand, they hold you for about 48 hours unless you need further help, but they'll hold you for 48 hours. So if that's the case, I hope she goes ahead. 5150, yes. I hope that they do get her some kind of treatment. You know what I mean? I definitely hope they do that. I'm glad she wasn't just taken to jail and just thrown away. 72 hours. Thank you. I'm glad that she just wasn't taken to jail. I'm glad that they actually took her somewhere. I know her husband has been speaking out. He's saying that, Jag is going to be good. She's going to be all right and stuff like that. For me, I'm thinking that he's being hopeful. I'm not saying that he's lying. I think he's being hopeful, but I think also he's trying to be private. But I think, with him being private, he's talking, but he's trying not to say too much. And sometimes I feel like it's best not to say anything. Thank you, Nola. Oh, and shout out to everybody in Facebook, by the way, too. But I think it's best not to say anything when shit is going on. I think going up on panels, and it doesn't matter how many panels or how little panels you go to, I think at this time, people aren't looking at this all like, oh, we care for an update. It's more like, let me sensationalize this for a click and a view. I feel bad myself, and this is why I feel bad. There's two different things. I feel like when I had Jag up here, we had a conversation. Well, the show wasn't even about her originally, but she asked me to drop the link. So I dropped the link. And, we had a conversation about everything and stuff like that, which I'm glad that we did have that. I'm not saying that I take that back at all. I'm not saying that. Right. And some people thought it was staged for like a reality show or something, but I was like, no, that shit is real. But, y'all heard me in the past say this. Remember when Jag had disappeared off the face of the earth, and it was like, where Jag at, right? And I was like, yo, I loved it when Jag was on YouTube because it was fun and da-da-da-da-da, and she would go on people's panel and it gave us content and stuff like that. Not realizing, and I mean, I knew it, but not realizing at the end of the day, her staying away from YouTube was the best for her. But here I am saying like, oh man, Jag need to come back to YouTube and she need to terrorize us. She needs to do this and that, being playful, not literally terrorize, but I like to say terrorize the YouTube streets. That's my saying for those of you watching for the first time. Not realizing that, when she took that break away from social media, YouTube and all that, that was the best time for her because she got her mind together. I think coming back definitely messed her up. And I think also, too, she put too much trust into other people. I think calling people your friend or calling them like, yo, I know you have my back. At the end of the day, yes, I do have a few YouTubers that I'm friends with. I'm not going to lie and say, oh, I don't like YouTubers or I don't get along with other YouTubers. I'm not going to lie. However, when you don't know these people at the end of the day, like no matter how cool I say these YouTubers are and stuff like that, I don't know them at the end of the day. I never met them in person. I never had, I believe in kind of like the old fashioned way. You at least need you a friend that you know in person, that you spent time with, went on vacation, went on trips, went out to dinner, before you can just consider them a friend. And I think with Jag, she befriends people too easily. There was no way in hell that she should have been hanging out with that Soular dude. If you believe, in women and protecting women and stuff like that, you should not have been hanging out with the Soular dude. Because as soon as I put his name up and everything like that, you see stuff about him getting another woman pregnant, and he's supposed to be married to another woman, him choking out his girlfriend. And you just see so much stuff about these Carbonation people. The Carbonation people, it was a cult. They had them somewhere in Puerto Rico, they would call it Babylon or whatever, right? Right, Juice. It was called Babylon or whatever, right? So, they do freaky weird shit on the island. The main guy, who his name was, oh damn, what was his name, y'all? The main guy. Why do I want to call him so Nature Boy? And matter of fact, the only Nature Boy I know is Ric Flair. Woo! That's the only motherfucking Nature Boy I know. But anyway, so the guy Nature Boy, he was the main cult leader. He ended up getting arrested sometime this summer. Jag is looking for friends and clout. Jaguar laughed at the grape. Oh, yes, that's true. Yeah, we talked about that. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, that the guy, he's known for, having sex with his people, with the men and women on the island and making them do crazy stuff. The only video that I had really seen was with the girls fighting on the beach with no bra on and just titties just swinging. That was the video I seen. And I was just all like, yo, how are people watching this? With the girls fighting each other, no bra on, and the titties just swinging, and you see everything. And like, y'all are watching this and sensationalize it, because there's another piece to this, y'all. There's another piece to this. There's a whole sector on YouTube exposing these people. There's a whole sector on YouTube exposing these people and talking about how bad they are and how, it's this whole cult and what they do to women and da 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 and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, you do these videos exposing this cult, but did y'all call the FBI? Did y'all try to get, and I don't even know if the FBI is the right people, y'all. And happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, by the way, y'all. I do want to say that yesterday was his birthday and today is the holiday which we celebrate. But anyway, did y'all call the FBI? Did you call the cops? Like, I feel like we're sensationalizing it by doing, there's thousands of videos on these people, the whole carbonation and shit like that, y'all. There's thousands of videos about it. Finally the main guy is locked up, that guy, he's locked up. But at the same time, these people have not been deprogrammed. And Soular was the third, I guess he was the third guy in charge. Like there was one and then two other ones. Yes. And so he's one of the top people or whatever, right? And so when you go through a cult or have that mentality, you have to go through what we talked about, deprogramming. Yes, y'all see the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, you see it up there. Anyway, but you have to go through deprogramming. The Soular dude is still sick in his head. And the thing is, the reason why the cult kind of disbanded was because Nature Boy went to jail. It wasn't because they woke up and smelled the coffee. It's because he went to jail and it was kind of like, well, shit, what we gonna do? We might as well just, denounce it and then move on with our lives. But it was never a thing where they actually said like, yo, what we gonna do is make sure we go get help. We gonna, change our thought process, get us some spiritual healing. And they still are very wrapped up in this mentality, because why was, him beating up, I believe the woman that Soular was beating up was called Nefertiti or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't put, I take the information in. I don't take notes or anything like that because I wanted to come off more authentic. But, you have him doing all this stuff. He's not a good guy. He wanted to talk about, Jag husband, he came with a gun, he was mad and he did all this and all that. And it's all like, you're not a good person either. So I don't know how you even think you got the right to comment on somebody else's relationship. And that's another thing. Soular needed to get out their relationship. What were you doing involved in their relationship? That shit is crazy. You were too heavily involved, and why were you always with them? And I know Jag said he was going to be the assistant or whatever. Jag, this is your fault, because what qualifications did that motherfucker have being an assistant? He had no qualifications. We got to be real. If we're going to be real, we got to be real. He had no qualifications. Yes, her name is Janae. Okay, there we go. She is 4 months pregnant by him, and he was abusive to her. Okay, and Zoka, his wife. Okay, see, I'm not far off. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Jag got to the point she should not have been involved. Yeah, and that's another thing. She thought she could save these people. She thought she could save them. And it's all like, no. These people need professional help. Like if you see, and granted, I'm not going through years and years, because they've been doing this for about 10 years. Like this has been going on for about 10 years. I'm not going all the way back to 10 years. I just needed to see a couple of videos and knew these motherfuckers was crazy, And of course, there's other people online that know more information than I do. But for me, I don't want that demonic spirit in me. I don't want to watch that. Like I said, I think people are trying to do the good and, protect women and stuff like that. However, I do think that most of those people that cover the whole Nature Boy and all that stuff, I believe that they like it. It's sensationalized it. They get money off of it. If their video is monetized, they get super chats, super stickers, cash apps and stuff like that. They're sensationalize it, And you can say the same about me. Well, you talking about Jag and you have your stuff up. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. I can admit my fault. Can you admit your fault? Tell me who you hang out with, and that tells me who you are. Right. You're right. You're definitely right about that. You know? And it's like a thing where you you put yourself in a situation where if you don't have the help that you need, then you're not going to be able to help anybody else. And people do this thing where like they feel like they can save someone. Like, oh, I know I can save this person. I know I can help them. I know I can do this. If you ain't saved yourself, you can't save nobody else. I want to make that clear. If you can't save yourself, you cannot save nobody else. And that's just the plain truth, y'all. You cannot save nobody else if you ain't saved your damn self. And I think I think there's a lot of clout. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot of clout going on. And what I mean by that is that I believe that these people, like Soular, preyed on Jag, right? He's seen that she was getting all this attention, all this publicity, and he was literally thought he was going to dick ride. He thought he was going to dick ride his way into possibly because I don't know if you guys remember, but he was calling her like a priest, a priestess. Did y'all hear that? It was in one of those live videos. He was calling her like a priestess. And I was all like, how is she a priest? Like, so are they doing the cult again, but they're supposed to be doing it for good or something like that? Like, that to me was weird. You know, the whole priestess thing. I was all like, okay, so now you a priestess and you, so is this still, so is it a cult or is it like a religious thing? Like, what's going on? Like, the shit is confusing, you know? Uh, yes, leave the saving for folks who are professionals, right? Yeah, she's supposed to be the priestess of the. Yeah, when you hear shit like that, you like, come on now, like a priestess to. And let's be honest, we know Jag didn't do no research on him. She found somebody that she thought possibly could be a cool person to hang out. Whose phone is it? Hold on, I think that's somebody's phone. She found somebody that she thought was like a cool person. He happened to be, you know, very I think he's good with his words. I will say that. I think he's definitely good with his words. Like he can talk a good game. And I think Jag was basically hip to that. She was all like, "Oh, you know, he a smooth talk. You know, because Jag can talk too. Cunning. That's probably the word. Cunning. Yeah, very cunning. And you know, Jag is a talker too. So she found somebody because you know, with Goomba, her husband, he's not really talkative. I mean, you know, since Jag has been hospitalized and stuff like that, this is the most we ever heard him talk. Right? I'm right about that, right? This is the most we've ever heard him talk. And so to hear him talk so much, it's all like, oh, I guess you do have a personality. He's a wordsmith. Right, right. All those words, y'all, all them words. He's a talker. He can talk. And so I think he talked up a good game, made him seem like something that he wasn't. And Jag was all like, yo, I can trust him. I can trust him. I'm gonna help him out. And she kept talking about she was gonna help him. And I think the other dude, the other one that was second in command was Shaka. I believe that's what his name was, Shaka. So Shaka and Soular were supposed to be like the two people that Jag was trying to save. How were you going to save them? There was nothing you could do to save these people. These people want to be a part of all that crazy shit. Lauren, she was getting her own cult. You could tell by the comments on the other videos. Okay, Custom Drip. So you think that she was trying to get her own cult? And and maybe she didn't think of it, and this is what I think too. I think that she didn't think it was a cult. I think she thought like this was a new group of people that was going to help her. She was trying to build the Philadelphia network and stuff like that. And so she thought like, oh, this will be great content. This will be great people that I can collaborate with and shit like that. And it's all like, no, Jag, did you do a background check? A background check would have definitely told you, stay away from this mofo. Ain't Shaka wanna? No, no, no. It's a different Shaka. No, 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 not that one. Right. And he does that light and love and all that. Anytime, so it takes a lot for me to get hooked on like the spirituality thing. I'm more open to it, but I don't take spiritual advice from everyone. I do not take spiritual advice from everyone. I gotta make sure that you sane and you in your right mind. This fool don't even shower. I ain't trusting no fucking body that don't shower. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not trusting nobody that don't shower. Mind you, Goomba was even saying that he was buying this full clothes, food, all he was supplying everything. So when you find that out, it's all like, yo, this bum didn't bring anything. He has over 11,000 people on Instagram, and I don't even think he's monetized on Instagram. Like, what does he bring? He doesn't bring anything. I believe when he rubbed those ashes, her son's ashes. This is how I know Jag was going through some mental shit. Because I don't think Jag, if she was in her right mind, she would ever rub her son's ashes on her face. Now, some people be all like, oh, I know I'm going to get it in the comments. I don't care. I know I'm going to get it in the comments. Oh, you just hating because, you one of those people that believe Hollywood. I really think that when it's a serious situation and somebody is going through mental health issues, we can't blame Hollywood and all this shit. We got to see it for what it is. In this situation, Jag needs to go get the help that she needs, and we hope that she goes get the help. All the other shit that's going on, I don't know nothing about that. That's irrelevant to the situation. She needs to go get help, and we need to be able to admit that. Like, hey, it's nothing wrong with going to get help. Have I gotten help? Yes, I have. And I want to say something too. I was never diagnosed. I went to see a therapist, but I was never diagnosed. So some people like to throw that in my face, and it's all like, okay, well, it doesn't hurt me, but I just want to say that. But she needs to get the help, and she needs to stay away from people like that. Like I said, I still believe that Soular, that evil son of a, I still believe that he preyed on Jag. He's seen an opportunity for clout, because I don't know if you guys heard, but Velvet, his first wife, I don't get the whole wife structure and shit like that, y'all. Excuse me. Somebody in the cult can explain. What's up, Marcella? But he's seen the clout that was coming from Jag, so he hooked up with Jag. And then, as I understand, his girlfriend that left him, or his wife, Velvet, is now supposed to be coming back as well too, because she's seen the publicity that he was getting from hanging out with Jag, and so now she wants to come back. Did y'all hear about that at all? Now, don't quote me if I'm wrong. While I wait for you guys to answer, I do want to say this. I don't know if anything. Wait, this is real soap. So, I like how you put the soap, bar of soap, and then you say opera. I'm reading Sierra Leone comment. I don't. Velvet Clout Chaser, she needs to be locked up with Nature Boy. Okay, see. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, and Super K, you heard that she was coming back. Mace, wow, this is crazy. Yeah, Mace, this is very crazy. It's crazy. Soular is a homosexual. Yeah. Oh, this wasn't even what I was going to talk about. But a lot of people have been putting it out there that Jag was trying to invite him into the bedroom, and people took that as in a sexual way. I think what Goomba was saying that, yo, his bedroom is his private spot, like his private area. No other man should be in his bedroom. And he said, like he said, he doesn't care if it was just to talk. No other man should be in his bedroom. I don't believe that he was alluding to them doing a threesome, because I know a lot, and it's been more than one. It's about, I would say, at least like 4 people that have been alluding to them, having a menage a trois. Now, would Jag probably be down for that? I think she would. I found out. Okay, so you know how men like watching lesbian porn? I heard that women like watching. Oh, dang it! I said the P word. I heard. Oh, put your kids to bed. Put your kids to bed. Put your kids to bed. Let me do a 30-second countdown while y'all put y'all kids to bed. Hold on. Because this is not going to be a Christian show. I'm sorry. Put your kids to bed. Put your kids to bed. We about to have adult conversation. Ooh, let me read this one, Marcella. Thank you so much. AT2, strong people experience some form of mental health. Bringing awareness is key. Keep talking. Thank you. I appreciate that, Marcella. Thank you for the 25. Okay, 30 seconds. Put your kids to bed. Okay, this is a little side note. So I heard that there's some women who like watching gay porn. Like they would never. Dang, I said the word again. I'm like, damn, this video ain't gonna be monetized. Thank you, Marcella, for the 25. This ain't gonna be monetized. But I heard there's women that like watching 2 men get it on. And they say, like, it turns them on and stuff like that. Like they wouldn't want to be with the gay man, but they like watching them get together and all that stuff. And I was like, what? And then some women like being double stuffed. Hopefully, Miss Fraser, a freak. Some women like to be double stuffed. Hopefully you wink, wink, wink. Hopefully you get what I mean by that. They want to have everything, every sensation in their body fulfilled. And so, I learned that recently and I was like, whoa. And then I was all like, would I ever be down for something like that? No, I wouldn't. I'll be like, my wife or whatever be like, baby, can we bring another man? I'll be like, no. But if it came with a check, it would make me think about They say AT2 will do anything for money. I ain't gonna lie. If it come with a little check or something like that, I might. We gonna have negotiations. I'll say that. But anyway, let's move on. So he, Goomba, he wasn't down for that shit. He was all like, "Get out my bed, get out my bedroom. Like, what you doing in my bedroom?" It wasn't anything sexual. It was like he was just telling him, like, yo, don't bring him in here. Like, what is he doing in here? And he was constantly, the Soular dude was overstepping his boundaries each time. Like, why are you overstepping the boundaries? Like, don't overstep your boundaries. Oh, what's up, London girl? No, that was a part of the. Hey, it's not a different subject. It's a part of the subject. Hey, we got to talk about all sides. We got to give everything, right? So anyway, but he was saying, "What are you doing in here? Like, get out of here." That was his point. Like, get out of here. And he was constantly hanging around, and then her calling him nephew. Thank you, Custom Drip. Her calling him nephew. Like, why are you calling this guy that you just met nephew? You don't think that's a little crazy? What's up, Ivory? Thank you for coming. That's crazy to me. You're calling this guy. What's up, Leanne? You're calling. Oh, remember, this is not a Christian show. This is not a Christian show. What are you doing calling this man nephew that you just met? That's crazy. You calling a man you don't even know your nephew. And, and let me say this. We all have friends who have kids, right? And we all call them like our nieces and nephews and stuff like that, right? But that's someone we know. We ain't calling that we don't know our nieces and nephews. What's up, Drea? We're not calling nobody that we don't know our nieces and nephews. That's weird. Why would you ever do that? And then you're literally, because I didn't even talk about this in the video, you're fighting over your quote unquote nephew that you just met 2 weeks ago. You're fighting your husband, your life partner, over someone you just met. Excuse me. That's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, way too quick. And she's paying for it. You're right about that, Joan. She's paying for it. She put her trust in these people way too quick. Right, nature, opportunist. Opportunist. Am I saying that right? Is it nature or is it nature-y? Opportunist. And you're calling it, and you trusted this guy, calling him nephew and stuff like that. And he over here, you know, trying to speak light and love into you, but yet he doing some voodoo, hoodoo, kudu on you, and you don't even know. It's almost like he was trying to reprogram her mind. You know, she was worried about Nosy being a witch, but you hanging out with the witch doctor. How'd that work out? There's no way in hell anyone can tell. It's that whole trying to get into people's mind and stuff like that. That's how these cults work. They just don't come out and tell you like you're going to be in a cult. I'll give you an example. MLM, the multi-level marketing, like those people like WorldMart and stuff like that. Those people are cults. They literally prey on broke people. They prey on people of color. And they prey on right, Connie, it can be used as a figure of speech, but no, she's fighting her husband over her nephew. I think she really thought this was her nephew. But they prey on people of color, they prey on broke people, all those pyramid schemes. That's what the real name is. Well, that's not the real name, but that's the name that y'all know it by. Those pyramid schemes, they literally prey on people. And that's what these cult people do. They take vulnerable people and they prey on them. Believe it or not, Jag is vulnerable, y'all. Y'all ain't even listening to me right now. Jag is vulnerable. I feel like she's vulnerable in the real world. She's vulnerable online. She's vulnerable everywhere she goes. And they preyed on her. She didn't even realize it. She didn't even realize it. And you know why she didn't realize it? Because she thought she was in control. I promise you, she thought she was in control. She was all like, oh, I got this. I'm in control of everything. She thought she was going to be able to, you know, they called her the priestesses. So if you the new priestesses, you thinking that you in control. Nope, you ain't in control. They wanted to put you in that position because anybody, they know you have a following. You have over 100,000 people following you. They're able to get traction wherever you go. So what they were going to do was use Jag to start a new cult. I'm going to just put it out there. That's what they were going to do. They're going to use Jag to start a new cult. That's what their objective was. Let me get someone with a name, someone, because who better to get women than another woman? This is what pimps do. Pimps, yeah, they do reach out and talk to the ladies and stuff like that. However, they use the other women technically. You know, they use the bottom B, you know, the bottom bitch. They use that person to get the women in, and they go. So who better than a woman to be the leader and then get all the women in, and then you guys can start all this shit over again? Because like I said, none of those people are I was just gonna say demonetized. Oh Lord. Not demonetized, deprogrammed. They still believe in everything that the nature boy says, you know. They still believe in everything that he says. This man broke them down, so then they can then go ahead and regurgitate his teachings and break other people down. This is what they do. They break you down until you are a shell of a person, and it's almost like they put something in you to brainwash, but you can literally, that's why they have hypnosis and shit like that, when they tell you to fall asleep and you start barking like a chicken or whatever, or not barking like a chicken, but you know what I mean, right? um they break you down, and then you're like a completely different person. The mind is very powerful. I don't know if y'all know that, but the mind is very powerful, and once you let those people in your head, they can control you and make you do anything. And that's what he was doing, making them do anything. What's up, Foxy? Thank you for coming. um Sounds like prison, right? You can say it's that too. You can say it's that too. She already was having mental issues, and then this happened. Exactly, exactly. And her husband did admit, like, he was going to get help and everything like that, but she was not getting help for herself, and that wasn't good. And he did say, it's because they're always on the road and stuff like that. They're not stable. You do, for your mental health, you do need some stability. You can't be going from place to place, state to state, and all that stuff, um, and not have that stability. But then again, there's a lot of online resources, phone calls. When I went to therapy, I never went in person. Everything was over the phone. Everything was over the phone. I never went in person. So I feel like that's the excuse. I feel like if you want it, you can get it, because you can definitely have therapy over the phone. It works just the same. A Zoom call, you can do a Zoom call. Like, if you need therapy, you should be getting it. You should definitely be getting it. There should have been, out of all the followers that Jag has, there should have been a therapist there like, hey, I know I can't give you medical advice, but have you ever seen somebody? Have you ever tried this? There should have been someone there trying to help her. There was people preying on her and not praying for her. What's up, Babita? Thank you for coming. There was people preying on her and not praying for her. Y'all ain't even hearing me, because y'all don't even know what kind of praying I'm using, because AT2 is spiritual shit right now. So y'all ain't even listening. Let me write it down for y'all, because some of y'all don't know what I'm even saying. Praying versus I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Praying. Did it pop up yet? Did it pop up? There we go. Thank you. Praying versus praying. She was a rabbit and they were lions, and the lions are literally feasting on her, versus someone getting on their knees or just closing their eyes and praying that she gets the healing that she needs. That's what was going on, y'all. They were P-R-E-Y. They were P-R-E-Y-ing her instead of P-R-A-Y-ing her. Hold on, let me not say that. That sounds weird when I say it, but y'all get what I'm saying. They were P-R-E-Y-I-N-G-ing her instead of doing the other praying, this praying, a cash cow, basically. And I'm not saying that Jag was giving the money, but what I'm saying is that, yo, I can get you. I know I can get some clout. You might have a few connections. You can get me in it there. Then I can turn it into a profit. That's what everybody was seeing. When they seen Jag, they seen dollar signs. And Jag probably didn't even see it. She didn't notice that they were seeing dollar signs when they look at her. I can't even lie. When she came up on my channel, like, I was very surprised, I was very surprised, but when it came to talking about the celebrity gossip and stuff like that, I didn't say like, yo, let's not talk about celebrity gossip or anything like that. I let her speak and I asked questions, I can't excuse myself from saying that I didn't use her or anything like that. Did I use her in a way where I was trying to take advantage of her? No. But I still have the video up, and then I had chopped the video because we were talking about a completely different subject, but I chopped the video up. So did I use her? Not in the way that everyone else did, but in a way, yes. Mont said Jag wanted to bring him into the bedroom to have a threesome. Her husband said no. No. See, this is where we come to a disagreement because as I understand, oh, it's only 99 likes and we got over 300. Y'all better get them likes up. Shit. Get them likes up, thumbs up, definitely whatever you got to do, get that up. But as I understood, he meant like he didn't know what was going on. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm just saying what I heard was that she just wanted to show him the room, not that it was going to be, get you, yeah, da, da. I didn't get that, Creole lady mama law. I didn't get that from the conversation. I got like, he didn't want him in the bedroom, period, Ooh, the Jaguar became the prey. Ooh, WNK, that's deep right there. That's deep. And for her name to be Jaguar, she was the prey. Ooh, we spiritual this morning. What's up, Jessica? Yes, we are up early. Yeah, but I didn't. But like I said, I didn't get the whole Creole lady marmalade. Voulez-vous coucher? I didn't get that from the conversation. I got that he didn't want him in the bedroom. Period. But like I said, I don't know. Shit, it could have been. Like I said, everybody got a price tag. People will tell you they don't, but everybody got a price tag. But she professes to be wise and all-knowing. She should have known better, right, Beverly? I agree. I still say, I still feel bad for Jag, but I said like she should have did her research on this Nate the cult. She should have did her research and not just let this person in and ride all around through Louisiana and Texas back to Louisiana. No, what is he doing with you? You don't even know that man. What if he was like, what if he had a weapon on him? Like, how safe were you guys gonna be? Most old school men don't want any. Right. Definitely. Don't come in my room. That's my bedroom. Don't be in my bedroom, Unless you did give me about 5,000 and then we can talk. Everybody got a price. I said that. Unless you give me 5,000, then we can have a conversation. Oh, okay. I just want to go. No. It's cool. With all due respect, Jad said that she's swinging both ways, and no other man should be looking at another man's bedroom. Exactly, Foxy. Exactly. Why would you want to go in there? Because the Soular dude, he made it seem like a big deal. Like, oh yeah, he was mad, he was upset. Yeah, no man wants you in their bedroom. Like, I don't know why you thought like that was crazy. And no man wants you around his wife 24/7. Like there's only one I would say one couple that I know, and we actually work together and we've been friends for like over 10 years, and like their kids are like my nieces and nephews, and I could literally hang out with them for a whole week and stay at their place and they do not give a damn. However, I'm not laying in their bed with them. There's a difference. They don't mind however long I need to stay or if I want to stay there. They don't care. But I am not in their bedroom. That's an overstep. That is disrespectful. Get your ass out my bedroom. What are you doing in there? And for him to think that it was a crazy idea and that somebody would be mad and all he wanted to know, get out my bedroom. These kind of people are extremely manipulating. And could have talked her into a lot of shit. Right. I'm thinking, Mona, thank God. It's a horrible situation, don't get me wrong, but thank God it happened because now this is a wake-up call. Now this is an opportunity for her to get help. Now, if she comes back out talking about my nephew, for me personally, I'm done. If Jag comes out talking about my nephew, I am done. I am done. Not covering her, nothing. I am done. And this is kind of like maybe even like one of my last videos on this because like I said, I don't want to be one of those people kind of just putting negativity out. You know, like I put a video of the interview that I had with her where she's talking about her son, and her son comes in. Yo, it was such a dope moment to have her son there, because you know about the whole surviving Jaguar Wright and stuff like that. So it was just dope being able to see her and her son have that relationship, and her, you know, her face lit up when she was talking about him and how smart he was and how he wants to go to art school. That's the Jag that, you know, we love. This other person, what we were seeing on the camera, I don't know who the fuck that was. You know, I don't know who the fuck that was. That was something else. And I know some people were saying that it was, it could have been drugs or cocaine or whatever. I don't know that to be true. Could it be a little blaming on the alcohol? Yes, definitely. I think that, but I can't say cocaine, all that other stuff. I can't say that. Now, I did hear that the nature people, they are into like doing like psychedelic and all that stuff. They are into some stuff. So he could have been like, hey, just try this. It might loosen you up. And she might have tried it, or he might have slipped her something in her cup, or, you know, and she might have tried, you know, sometimes you'll try, you know, you might try a little cocaine every now and then, you know, you might try it. No, I have never tried it because I don't want to sniff nothing in my nose. That's not sexy to me. But you know, you might, shit, you going through a hard time, you're going to try some freaky shit. Let's just say it. Shrooms, exactly. You're going to try some stuff. No matter what, if you down and out, or you feeling like, yo, why not? You're going to try it. So she definitely could have tried it, but it's not a thing that, you know, her husband didn't say that's not a thing that they do, you know? So we'll have to take her word for it. I mean, shit, they'll drug test her, you know? Oh, because they definitely gonna take some blood work. All them videos online, they're gonna be like, oh, she crazy. We gonna take some blood. They definitely gonna take a blood sample from her. She either gonna take it or she not gonna take it. But they definitely gonna take a blood sample. They gonna take that blood. They gonna figure out that count and everything like that. Her words and her personality is captivating. She gives me a bipolar Ayanla Van Zandt. Definitely could be. Definitely. Well, I know she had the strength of Hercules when she went right. I know she did. Right, doing lives, lives. Yeah, there was confusion on if it was lines or lives. Oh, let me take that down because I ain't giving no content creator clout. A demon is stronger than drugs. Right. Mandate reporter. I definitely agree with you. Definitely stronger. I believe in spiritual warfare as well too. There's definitely some craziness going on. Shit, that could have been a mixture of everything, y'all. I definitely think stress could have been something too as well, because that's to have all that pressure on you. Oh no, Wucho, you good. No, I ain't mad or nothing. Definitely to have all that pressure on you, I know that has to be a lot. Oh, the cops did it. Oh, I didn't hear that part. Okay. Let me start reading some of your comments. I'm sorry, y'all. Jag this time around was more sad and chaotic. Yes. She should be accountable for her actions. I agree. AT2, listen to the video again. She's on the ground. It sounds like she admits to, oh, okay, lovely Scorpio, I will listen again. So she said the booger sugar. Okay. Malt liquor. Yeah, definitely malt liquor. Malt liquor will have you doing some crazy stuff. Prayer sent to everyone involved. Yes, definitely prayers for everybody besides Soular. Definitely prayers for her husband, her son, her mom, Jag in general, but not Soular. That fool evil. In the car, that Soular dude blew dust into her face. Talk about no more voodoo. Who says that? Wow. Oh, was those the ashes? He probably, yeah. That's crazy. Hope this isn't the time for aluminum. Yeah, to step in and oh. Hopefully it's not that. Hopefully she's just getting help. Someone like your comment, strong possibility exists that she was attacked spiritually. Jaguar was has been exposing a lot about the music industry. This fact alone speaks volumes. Definitely could be. Um, you think that she was drugged. She needs deliverance. She said, yes, I had cocaine. Now get the F up. Oh. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to go back and listen to that again. Oh, yeah. That's definitely not good, dude. Because the Soular dude, I can tell he been on some shit. I ain't even gonna lie. The Soular dude, I can tell that he's been on some shit. That's without a doubt. Damn, that's sad. Right, that definitely could have been hypnosis while she was in the car. You're right about that, Mont. Jag needs real help. Agreed. Good morning. Something happened to her in New Orleans at the food. I keep hearing about the Chinese restaurant. I don't know if the Chinese restaurant had anything to do with this. And this is just for me. I don't think this had anything to do with it. I think this has been building up, and I really feel like that guy got into her ear. Because, like I said, since I've been looking at Soular and who he is and what he's about, there's been a lot of information about this guy and what he's about. And so I'm all like, oh, this dude literally preyed on her. So could it be, I don't know, could it been something at the Chinese restaurant? I don't, when I go to the Chinese restaurant, I don't get possessed. So for me, I can't say anything about that. But I definitely think the Soular guy, yeah, there's too many Chinese restaurants here in California, especially in the Bay Area, for it to be the Chinese restaurant. I really think it was Soular. Let me go ahead and drop the link. I'll let y'all come up if y'all have anything to say. Just try no cussing and stuff like that. That's really my only rule. Oh, and no cussing at me either. um there's sometimes, don't get me wrong, I love my subscribers and stuff like that, but it's sometimes when y'all message me and talk to me crazy, I don't like that. Please be respectful and we won't have any issues. Who's at the shrimp fried rice? Somebody said the shrimp. Jag Langway's son, Jag's son, said he didn't say one word to him that day or after. Oh, drugs bring the evil spirit, and a person of evil spirit that believes in witchcraft powers will. You know what? I did hear that if you believe in it, it will happen. Like, say if somebody who doesn't really believe in that stuff, they'll be like, "Oh no, I don't believe in it. It won't affect them." But people who believe in it, it will affect them. And I think a lot of it, just like prayer, it's about manifesting things. He could have gave her right, that could have been something too as well. Soular should have played church music. Remember, Tokyo Tony was going ham on her husband. Oh, yeah, that could be another thing. Oh, we had 141. Oh, get them likes up, y'all. Definitely get them likes up. Um, and tell a friend about the video. Oh, something that I forgot to mention. I want to mention this. Oh, and happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day for those of you just tuning into the show. Yeah, like I said, yesterday was his birthday, and today we celebrate the holiday. Right, Miss Rita? Let's be clear. Let's be clear. So speaking about being clear, let's be clear about one thing. When it comes to Jaguar Wright, do I believe that there will be a change when she gets out? I don't know. I hope there is. I hope there's a change of scenery, change of people, and a change of everything once she gets out. I just hate, as far as right now, if she goes back to the same old ways and the same people, it's going to be a detriment to herself. Thank you, Pretend Fashionista, for coming. Oh, your comment left. I didn't even read it. What's up, Aaliyah Swoop? The Neighborhood Talk posted it. Yeah. It's like the moon fallen. Uh-huh. Um, all these folks talking about witchcraft. Can you tell me if it will help me get I mean, there is. I guess there are spells about get making money and stuff like that. They have said that. You may not believe, but practicing who this do, and they get you through people, food, drink. I've seen this firsthand. Oh, okay. Yep, it is. No worries, just saying it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, but um, it really comes down to and I know there's like good that you can do with spells and stuff like that. I know there's the other side to it, but I really believe that if there was some kind of magic going on, it was definitely used for the bad and not the good, because if it was used for the good, it would have protected her, and it didn't. Like I said, I'm not hanging around anybody that don't use soap. I can tell that Soular don't wash his ass, so it's all like, why would you ever want to be around somebody like that? And someone around that's not trying, he wasn't trying to mediate the situation. It was almost like he was trying to instigate it, y'all. Did anybody else feel that way? Like Solar was trying to instigate the issues because he was on that line talking about, yeah, yeah, the gun and and all that stuff. But then he's talking about he's want to lead with light and love. If you want to lead with light and love, get the hell up out of their relationship and tell them that, yo, maybe you need to go see couples therapy and all that stuff. uh Elena, no, and that's the thing. We can say like, it's one thing the industry trying to get her and stuff like that. We can say that, for other things, but in this situation, look up the Solar and all this stuff. Like this is definitely a part of that whole cult, and they're not a part of the industry or anything like that. These are the cult people. They were trying to recruit her so she could then recruit other people. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing that they do. It's scary when you think about it, but it's a whole mental thing. I honestly think we started to see this breakdown come in at the start of the new year when she fell out with Nolan. Oh, okay. Oh, rub cinnamon under a dollar bill and fold it, and then Mace, I'm definitely gonna try that. Don't play with me. I'm definitely gonna try that too. Um, Oh, thank you guys for the cash apps. I appreciate that. Jag been dealing with mental illness for a hot minute, but what got me wondering lately is when I heard her say she was sexually involved. Oh, yeah. And now I wanted to, what? I actually wanted to ask her about that because someone did the math and they said like she would have been 15 and he would have been 17 at the time. So, I mean, yeah, I know that's like a 2.5 year difference and all that stuff uh, based on their birthdays. But I wanted to ask, like, yo, were you saying that he was like a predator, or were you just saying like he was a little old? I would like her to clear that up. Uh, right. And Danielle, thank you for bringing that up because I know in Haiti, Haiti was the first Black nation to get their independence, and they used it to, defeat the French and stuff like that. So it definitely does have its benefit. It's not all evil and stuff like that. So thank you. I appreciate that. Well, the church do the same shit, and they are worse. Look at Larry. Y'all be trying to get people mad at me. God. They already hate HC2. They definitely gonna hurt me now. I'm just kidding, Daniel. It's fine. Channel world. Right, 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 right. Definitely powerful. I know I'm saying what he did was bad. Not all of it. Oh, you were responding back to Pandana. Okay, I get you. I get you. Elena said, true, Danielle, mine too. There is a left-hand side and a right-hand side. The hoodoo has practiced specifically for enslaved Africans. Yes. And what they call it, it's a private practice. Like not everybody can get involved in it. It's a cultural thing. So if you're not a part of the culture, don't get involved in that. Never trust nobody who comes from a cult and is married to different variety. Right, right, right. You're right about that. Was incorrect when she said reasonable doubt. Uh, yeah, because it came out in reasonable doubt came out in 1996, and Big L was deceased in 1999. He was instigating. It was obvious, right, Michael? It's definitely obvious. At the end of the day, Soular had no business meddling and preying on Jaguar. Boom. Thank you, Heart Inspiration. Thank you for coming, by the way. I appreciate that. Uh, oh, damn. The comments going. Let me get somebody new I haven't got yet. Moon said, please, because it's not for everyone. I came from the cult life, not carbonation. Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. And I'm happy, Moon, that you got out of that. Definitely, shout out to you. Thank you for getting out of that. Because it definitely can be, yeah, it's hard for people to get out of these cults and stuff. Hoodoo doesn't work. Look at the state of Haiti now. Harold, I would have to disagree with you. I kind of want to do a documentary on Haiti because I don't think you guys understand. When Haiti got the independence, did you know that they had to pay the French reparations? And so France gets a portion of the money coming into that country. And then this is what poverty leads into destruction. So when people say stuff about Haiti, I have to be like, yo, you got to look at the history. It's kind of like when they say, oh, well, black people love living in ghettos and stuff like that. And it's all like, okay, I can see what you mean. Like, get up by your bootstraps and help yourself out. I can understand that. However, let's not forget why history put black people in those like we got to put it in context. We just can't say black people are lazy and they ain't shit and they never gonna be shit. Well, y'all didn't say it. Hold on, I gotta put that word in your mouth. But we gotta put it into perspective when we say stuff like that. And Harold, we're not bashing you or anything. We just gotta say we gotta be factual. Yes, same for West African countries too. Still, I wanted to have a conversation about reparations. We're not gonna do it on this show because that's a different day. But I want to do a show on reparations. Would y'all be into that? Haiti's still paying France reparations to this day, right? B, right, 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 right. Hard insurrection colonization. You're right about that. Foxy have dead in my throat. Wait, why you got to for the come over me from a past life? Oh, Porter. Does not always make it true. Just because I went to NASA does not make me an astronaut. what? What the? Subdued by global power. Right, right, right. It's a larger conversation. What's up, BB? Thank you. But yeah, I've been thinking about having that conversation on my channel. Maybe one day. I think you guys are into it, so definitely. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Like I said, definitely want to pray for Jag. And like I said, I want to take accountability. I know I've been calling other people out and stuff like that, saying they used her, but I want to apologize to my part. If I ever sensationalized Jaguar to the point that pushed her over the edge, because this is a lot. I think just being a public figure doing YouTube, and I can't imagine at her level how it is, but it does push you to the brink. And so I definitely think that with this all entail with this situation, if I did anything, if I ever used Jag for anything like that, I deeply apologize, and I hope she gets better at this point. But I'll be back a little bit later to shoot the shit with y'all. I do owe you a members live for all the members. If you hit the join button next to the notification bell, you'll be able to join. But I should probably do that this morning. I do have something to do at 10 o'clock though, so it's just going to be a quick members live. But we'll be back, y'all. I love y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. I think Marcella did, and then I've seen a couple of cash apps. But if you did PayPal, Venmo too as well, it's greatly appreciated. So I appreciate every single one of y'all. But we're gonna go ahead and get the hell up out of here. And then where is, oh dang it, I can't even find the dang. Here we go, y'all. All right, we out.